Good morning, folks. What is going on? It is 5:30 a.m. over on the East Coast, Eastern Standard Time. Taking a look today at a couple things. Taking a look at Tesla, the NASDAQ futures, a quick look over on Amazon, as well as a quick share of our Patreon trading group, and a look at Google Finance. Kicking this video off, we will take a look over to the right-hand side of my screen. That is the Tastyworks trading platform. That is a watch list of the CME futures. Taking a look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is down right now this morning, down 17 handles. We were up a little bit. We were down a little bit. Now we're down a little bit more. Basically sitting flat for the NASDAQ after a monster day to the upside yesterday. Jumping over to the center of the screen is a daily chart of Tesla. We are on TradingView. We are zoomed into this most recent basing structure, basically taking place from November 21st up until yesterday. Taking a closer look, gonna zoom in here. Yesterday was a beautiful day for long Tesla traders, or for the stock in general, up $90 and what was that, 37 cents. That was a monster day to the upside. So going back to prior videos, I had mentioned that the market was getting a bit oversold, and I would not be surprised to see a large upside move in the market in general. Yesterday we sure got a large move to the upside. It was a beautiful sight to see. Tesla, I mentioned in yesterday's video that the price level of 868, which is shown on the chart right here in green. Yesterday morning, Tesla was trading right around that level. And I had mentioned if we trade above that level during the normal market hours, which is 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the Eastern Standard Time, then that would give me the conviction I'm looking for that Tesla probably has quite a bit more upside to go, at least for the short term. If we didn't trade above that during the standard market hours, then that would still give me the conviction I need that Tesla is probably not done either going sideways or going down. Well, fast forward to today, looking back on yesterday, we did trade well above that 868 level, which is what we wanted to see. And as you can tell, Tesla moved up quite a bit higher than 868. Looks like we closed the day yesterday at $936.72. That was one hell of a day. Tesla has been doing a couple things down in this area. It has been whipsawing traders out, to say the least. We're up big one day, we're down the next, we're up the next, down the next. Definitely running plenty of stops and messing with traders' psychology. Over on a little bit of negative news here for Tesla, which everybody loves to hear, right? Yesterday, we did create a small price gap. It's a little bit of a negative, but the price gap was a $4.55 price gap. So basically what a price gap is taking the high of the candle on January 28th, which is right here. That high was, let's see here, 857.50. And the low candle yesterday was 862.05. So where the high of that candle traded on the 28th to where the low of the candle traded yesterday on the 31st, there is a gap between those. There was no price traded in between that, and there was a $4.55 area where stock did not trade, creating a price gap. The thing about price gaps is they usually go back and get filled at some point. Now, price gaps can happen to the upside or they can happen to the downside. So another example of an upside price gap is on the first trading day of the year. We had a monster price gap in Tesla. You can also look over here to the October 22nd area, another price gap. And yesterday, if you look at my arrow here, we had a small price gap. So that's something just to keep in the back of your head, that there's a little price gap down in Tesla. We came close to filling it, but not quite. So there's a $4.55 open price gap below the market in Tesla. Why I don't think that's that big of a deal is because yesterday was a monster day. I'm looking at this as a gap and go play with a price gaps up, which it did, and had a monster move to the upside. So if you correlate that with what I had mentioned, that this looks like so far before yesterday's trading session, that it was a really, really good support off the 200-day moving average, which is on January 28th. And the 200-day moving average is in red on my screen, this line going across the screen. So if you correlate that January 28th candle, which traded well below the 200-day and then closed well above it, with yesterday's gap up to a monster day, to me, we found support at the 200-day and we are heading higher from here. The NASDAQ just went green. We are up $1.25. So that's what I'm looking at here for Tesla. Tesla had a very strong day yesterday. Yeah, we did have a $4.55 price gap below here. But yesterday's candle with the candle on the 28th, that is two signs right there that Tesla has bottomed for now, and we should be heading higher in the near term. So a couple things we can look for here in the coming days or coming weeks is we basically need to either trade up from here and create a higher high. So if we trade above this Jan 26 candle and close, that would give me that conviction of a higher high. And then what will follow that is what we want to see is a higher low. So we'll see the price trade down somewhere within this range. If they really want to mess with trader psychology and mess with traders' positions, is they'll make a higher low, but they'll come all the way back down here and they'll fill this $4.55 gap. That would create fear, and it would be beautiful at the same time because it would take care of two things at once. And the key with that would be that higher low would need to be higher than the low on January 28th of 792.01. So let's play this out. We have our higher low. We have our higher high, excuse me. We have our higher low, and then what comes after that is a monster move to the upside, another higher high. And now all that would have to do is get above this first high here. Will it play out like that perfect? Probably not, but it doesn't really have to. We just need to see higher highs and higher lows. Another scenario that could take place is we create a lower high, but then we on the reverse side of that is we create a higher low. So kind of what we're looking for. We still need to see a little bit more upside price confirmation to give us a little bit more confidence into getting a long position established for Tesla. But between the Jan 28th support off the 200-day moving average and yesterday's beautiful candle, we are well on our way to getting what we are looking for a long position established in Tesla. This is nothing more than a giant consolidation, a giant pause in what is to come for a much, much higher price in Tesla. We're probably in the early stages right now. We will see what happens with the overall market and many other things that correlate with the market. I want to run the Fibonacci's on the chart here, and I want to show you some very interesting potential big opportunity for Tesla's future. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the swing high and the swing low from this consolidation period, and we're going to use this bar here on November 4th, 2021, and that high on that bar was 1243.49. So we're right about there. Take that swing high and we'll head down to the swing low on January 28th. That low was 792.01. So that will be close enough right there. Let me go in here and adjust these. 1243.49 and 792.01. So here we go. We have the Fibonacci's laid out on this recent consolidation, basing structure, sideways action, trading range, call it what you will. All I did was take the swing high to the swing low, and this gives me the Fibonacci numbers. And you can look at all these Fibonacci numbers here, which are the white horizontal lines on my chart, as areas of resistance and support in the future. All these white horizontal lines, you can see price react when they get near. What I really want to show you is the upside. So if we can get out of this basing structure and break out to the upside, breaking out above this 1243.49 area, we have a lot of upper targets for Tesla. As you can tell on my screen, the 1618, the 2618, the 3618, and the 4236 all are areas for Tesla on the upside that, assuming the NASDAQ and the overall markets are not heading into a recession and we are just pausing in what is to come of a much, much bigger super cycle market, Tesla will at some point get up to these levels. Tesla is so strong, I would not be surprised to see Tesla at some point get up here to the 4.236, which would put Tesla at $2,700 on the upside, which would be a beautiful sight to see and a monster move to the upside. So Tesla now trading down at 936, has a bright future ahead. $1,500 range, $1,900 range, $2,400 range, and $2,700 range. So when I say that we're looking for more upside confirmation for Tesla, you might be asking, well, why not just buy it now? And depending on the way you trade and your rules, I mentioned before that you could be, one of your rules could be you buy it when it closes above the 200-day. Obviously you would have to run some back studies on that, but that could be one of your rules or whatever. Our rules say that we need to see Tesla a little bit higher before we get into a long position. And if you look forward using the Fibonacci's, a little bit higher price in Tesla isn't that big of a deal when you look at these upper targets here in this well above $1,000 range. So you can see that when I say buying strength is what we do, because when we buy strength, the odds say that the price is going even higher in our favor. So go ahead and run the fibs on your chart. All you do is take the swing high to the swing low, and you'll get all of these Fibonacci numbers, and it's very interesting. You can actually use these to take profits at. or look for prices to, on the downside, find support. So $2,700 for Tesla could be in the cards in the coming years. We will see. If this is just a pause in a much bigger uptrend, then that will happen no problem at all. All right, everybody. I mentioned earlier in the video, I want to take a quick look over at a couple other links. This is Google Finance. This is a great area to keep track of prices and post and pre-market action. As you can tell, pre-market right now, Tesla is trading down $4.21, about 0.5%. This is a great platform. Go over and check it out. Also wanted to mention anybody who shops on Amazon, we have merchandise available over on our Amazon store. All of these t-shirts are eligible for Amazon Prime. So if you have Prime, you can get these very, very fast, within a couple days. These are all stock market and finance related t-shirts. As you can see, we have one that says buy assets. One of my favorites is the Dividend Life. We have a short seller shirt, future millionaire shirt. And for any of those stock market futures traders, we have a very cool E-mini futures t-shirt. All of the links will be below the video in the video description. Check them out. Go over, check out our merchandise. Greatly appreciated. Also, for anybody who does not know, we have a Patreon trading group with 4 trading tiers. We have a trading tier specifically for those who trade Tesla. This is Tesla stock only, not options. We have a Bitcoin micro futures. The micro futures are a smaller contract for Bitcoin, which most people probably fit that a little bit better than the full size contracts. We also have a SPY ETF trading tier. Anybody who wants to trade the S&P, the ETF. And then we have the all access trading tier, which gives you all of the market indices micro futures, as well as SPY, Bitcoin, and Tesla, all within one tier. So I will also leave that below in the video description if anybody wants to check it out. Greatly appreciated. All right, everybody, have a fantastic Tuesday. Will we get more upside today in Tesla? We will see. The market right now is sitting basically flat. Not too much going on. Perhaps today we will digest some of yesterday's massive gains to the upside. A $90 day for Tesla is beautiful. Of course, if you're on the long side, I am sure traders have bought calls down in here off the 200 day, and boy, are they sitting pretty. So I appreciate all of you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. All of my current and new subscribers, much appreciated. I hope I am providing some value and some clarification and perhaps just some thoughts from another person on stocks and Tesla. Have a great day. Be safe out there. Hit that like button. Consider subscribing to this channel if you're into videos like this relating to the market and Tesla. And I will see all of you in another video. Take care, guys.